Hello guys, welcome back in today's crypto technical analysis. Today, as usual, we do a multiple time frame analysis for BTC and Ethereum, and we're going to look at the rejection for the total three. We will get a direction for the altcoins. Starting from a weekly time frame. Under a weekly time frame, you can see last night we had a weekly close and we got bearish engulfing candle right under the resistance. And I'm keep telling, based on the daily time frame, if you're gonna get, once the trend is bullish on the daily time frame and you get bearish engulfing, that has a less effect. However, if the trend is on the downside, where we do not have a trend change based on a weekly time frame and we've got a bearish engulfing, that has some effect on the market. So we're going to analyze the weekly time frame. As I said, the levels are still the same. $32,000 and $23,500 are going to be extremely important based on a weekly time frame. These are the two important levels. However, from my previous videos, as you can see how we played the bear market, 3 exit levels. It was 60,000 exit, first dump, fake out based on a daily time frame. We had a single resistance between 52 and 48, and we saw massive leg down. And when we reached to 17,800, as I said, we're going to consolidate a bit, and this is not at all highly likely. I would like to see a new low. That's my pinned tweet as well, that you can see 4 or 5 months of consolidation I warned, and we had next leg down. And then after that, we had consolidation, and the first video of this year, the January 1st video, I said that as long as we stay above $17,500 and $18,000, highly likely that we might have a trend change based on a daily with a confirmation of 19,200 and 500 based on a daily time frame. And on the daily time frame, average, as you can see, from $17,700-ish, we saw massive pump, over 75% pump, with a current price action over 53% pump in the market. However, we saw massive decline once we lost $60,000. We saw massive decline with an exit signal on the daily time frame, 19,500, 19,200. We saw average 65% dump in the market. However, if you're going to calculate average between $52,000 and $48,000, that will give you $50,000. From $50,000, we saw between nearly 70% with an exit of $19,200 and $500. We saw another over 60% dump in the market. Moving on to the daily time frame. Based on a daily time frame, as I said, 19,500 and 200 were extremely important, that we had a trend change and rejection from 618 back into consolidation, V-shaped recovery, and we reached our first target level, which I mentioned, that based on a weekly time frame, 30,000 followed by 32 all the way up to $36,000. So at the moment, daily time frame is heavily under the bull's control, and from $19,200 and $500, we saw massive pump in the market, over 60%, with a current price action over 40% pump in the market. And these are the spot positions, by the way. And at the moment, as I said, 25,000 and 25,200 is going to be extremely important levels based on a daily time frame. The same Fibonacci levels that we're following for some time, 27,000, as I said, 200 and 26,500. We're nearly reached to the target level based on a lower time frame, as I said, breaking the support, local support that I mentioned based on a 2 to 4 hour time frame, first target level, and then followed by the next target level. We're expecting slightly lower levels that we're going to do further analysis. Moving on with the total 3, where you're going to exclude BTC and Ethereum market cap, you end up with a total altcoin market cap. So as I said in the previous videos, local support and then weekly, claiming the weekly is extremely important. I was expecting this price action, holding the local support, breaking back into this weekly resistance, and as I said, highly likely we're going to see a mini alt season, and that's going to give us all the way up to total 3 to pump $440 billion. And as you can see, based on a daily time frame, this candle broke in a single day within 24 hours, weekly, as well as the local support and plus the daily support level. Retested it after that, as you can see, on the 20th of April, and we came back to the 0.618, the golden pocket, that we're following this level since the last year on the higher time frame. Keeping in mind, 400 billion, 365 billion in the last few weeks, that has been consolidation based on a higher time frame since the mid of March. As I said, without claiming this level, it's going to be early for us to talk about the mini alt season, and then breaking this level, that will give us another dump all the way up to $335 billion. We will see a further blood in the altcoin market. But highly likely at the moment, we might test a local resistance based on a lower time frame. That's going to be 385 billion, and then we might see a further dump in the market. Before we move on, if you want to learn all these technical analysis what I'm showing, and if you want to become an independent professional trader or you're interested in the institutional trading system, you can message me via Telegram at Magnate8, and one-on-one intense masterclass is available, where you're going to learn how to become profitable and professional trader in the market, and it only takes you 10 hours to master this all. And during the course, you will learn day trading, scalping, swing, and as well as the long-term as an investor trading systems. Moving on with an ETH analysis. ETH under 1 hour, 2 hour, as well as the 4 hour time frames are heavily under the bear's control. As long as we're going to be below $2,000, ideally 2015 and 30, it is going to be early for us to talk about the previous bullish setups. That's going to be 2,300 all the way up to $2,550. But at this stage, as I said, mid time frame as well as the lower time frames are heavily under the bear's control, and I'm expecting this type of rejection from ETH and higher time frame fib. The next time, highly likely we will lose 1850 level, and in the first place that we're going to test, that's going to be $1,750. So the bullish scenario, as I said, $2,000, ideally 2015, that will give us further pump in the market. However, at the moment we're in a no man's land, as you can see in the last couple of days, that we're stuck on this between higher time frame Fibonacci 1886 and 1850 levels. So claiming this and rejection from here, that will give us clear setup. We can see all the way up to first dump $1,750. And this is very important level. 1755 is extremely important. If we're going to lose this level, that will create panic in the market. BTC on the 4 hour time frame. 1 hour, 2 hour, as well as the 4 hour time frames are heavily under the bear's control. As soon as we lost the level of $29,000, 4 hour went heavily under the bear's control. And at the moment, if this level, which is a Fibonacci level, as I mentioned in my previous videos, higher time frame Fib, $26,600 and $27,200. As long as we hold this level, highly likely that will allow us to test all the way up to, we can test 28,000 and a half average, and then we will see a dump in the market. An extremely important first support is going to be $25,300 and $200. That's very important level. If we're going to lose this level, that will create a further panic in the market. The next stop is going to be 23,800 all the way up to $23,200-ish. However, this rejection, I will be keeping an eye on to this price action. But as long as we're going to be staying below this level, highly likely, as I said, that's going to be a target number one. However, bullish scenario, I'm not giving too much weight on the bullish scenario. $29,500 and $600 are extremely important. Claiming this level, that will open us a way all the way up to, in the first place, recent high, local high, that's going to be $31,000, followed by $32,000. So as I said, I'm not giving too much weight on the bullish scenario, so I'm expecting this type of price action. We came to an end of this episode, and if you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.